Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Today I'm basically going to be going over some aggressive tree camping slash, it's kind of a camping video in general, but it's involving a way of using it in aggressive gameplay and using it tactically, not just sitting in a tree all game. You use it for, say, a specific reason. Say, look at the footage right now that you're watching. I've just downed one enemy, and it's the kind of situation where you're having to solo squad. It took me a few tries to get used to it, but once you get used to climbing in trees and all these secret little hidden locations that people don't look at, it is really efficient and really handy. Even if you're an aggressive player, every now and then you're not going to be certain if you can take on a full squad by yourself. So you want to be a bit smart. You want to make those 200 IQ plays, and you want to bait your opponents into maybe reviving one of them that you've managed to down, like I did just now. And you can use this just so good. And the fact is, at the moment, trees are kind of overpowered because no one's looking in them. A lot of them, Pathfinder can get in, and there's like a lot of the smaller green trees, you don't even need Pathfinder, you can get in without Pathfinder. And this whole video is going to be based around basically XP farming, getting a lot of XP for you people that are trying to level up your battle pass. And it's also going to be just the aggressive tactical type of gameplay that is going to guarantee you wins while taking the minimal amount of damage. Because I see a lot of aggressive players at the moment, and I'm not saying good aggressive players, I'm just saying aggressive players in general that just charge in and just end up dying, and it's like, look, you're aggressive, but you need to be good aggressive. So like, for example, the whole camping in these trees, it's not just for camping to attack. Maybe you need to make a quick retreat. That Pathfinder, he saw me grapple up here, but this is such little common knowledge that nobody thinks I'm in the tree. And as you can see, there's two squads that I almost got pinched by, and I actually ended up saving my own life, and I can just let those two squads fight it out. In general, this just kind of helped a lot. Like, if you know about these spots in a tight pinch, they're just so useful. Take this clip, for example. I've come in getting pushed by the circle, and I've come up against a full squad. And I get work done on the Gibraltar, but then there's more on the left, and they all see me, and I'm like, look, I'm screwed. So I pull off the tree maneuver. The grenade almost hits me. I grapple just in time, and I managed to get in the tree. They both know I'm up there. I managed to down one. And the thing is, they're shooting at me. You see me start to take some damage. But in these big trees, they can't see you. They don't know whereabouts in the tree you are. So I managed to pull off the hills and sort myself out nice and easy. It's going to help you in those tight pinches. Again, with places like the wetlands, you've got all of these like skull and crossbone areas with like giant rib cages. And it's all about taking the safe approach. For example, there's a lot of aggressive players out there that will want to push, and they want to be the third party. They'll hear gun noises going off between us two squads, like right now, and they'll want to be the third party, and they'll just jump straight in. It's like, you want to apply that damage first, you want to play it safe, take as little damage as possible from areas where you're going to be less likely to be snuck up on. And before I've even had to do any major damage by getting in there, I've already won it and killed them all just with the pre-arc stars I threw in, just because of some decent planning. A prime example of planning is right now. So I'm in a safe spot on top of the ribcage. I can't get snuck up on. And I'm going to work my way down to the recon beacon. The recon beacon, if you can get a recon beacon in this circle, it's almost a guaranteed win, because it shows you where the second to smallest circle is. And then if you get in a tree inside that circle, you have like a good 50-50 chance of the next circle spawning on you. So right now, we're finding out where that second to last circle is. And we see it's on the complete other side of the circle. And I had to, like, you saw that squad did actually see me while I was trying to get the recon beacon. And I was just like, you know what, they're too far away to push me quick enough. I'll hide behind the tree, quickly hit the recon beacon, and then retreat. Because all I want is that circle information, so I can predict my setup. I can be like, right, this is where I need to make my setup. So we're inside the circle. We're going to get a nice center location, so we have a high chance of the next circle spawning on me. And we're going to grapple up the trees like a ladder. If you grapple the very top of a tree and then don't press anything, it will automatically perch you on top. It's the grapple's automatic feature, and it's amazing. Now, the one thing you do want to be careful of is, because I've used this a tactic with randoms and friends, and they always make the same mistake. They don't seem to know how to be sneaky. They're like, okay, we're in a sneaky spot, but now we're just going to start shooting everyone like normal and just give our position away. You've got to be sneaky with your shots. Make sure you don't just fire continuously, because people are going to see that bullet tracer line and they're going to know where it came from. They're going to look up following your bullet and be like, oh, he's there, we'll just shoot him. But as you can see, like, I'm able to just mess around with wraiths and mess around with other teams, just by being that bit more sneaky, that bit more tactical. And I can be aggressive, I can take out opponents, I can become the kill leader easily just by not having to be full on aggressive. You'll see in a lot of games like Shroud and all of these Apex Legend players that are completely aggressive like Dizzy, you'll see them use camping spots, even if it's for a moment, to help them, because it is a smart play, but they just obviously won't do it to such an extent. And the thing is, with this, you can get it so that wraiths, I aim at wraiths to annoy them, right? Because they constantly go, someone's aiming at you, someone's aiming at you. But at the same time, it kind of makes them think their thing's broke, or someone's hacking or something. So they start to get bored, they start to slow down, and as you saw there, she just stopped, she just stood still and let me snipe her in the head, even though it was telling her someone was aiming at her. And then I bait the revive, throw in a couple grappling hooks, not grappling hooks, the arc stars, and it's an easy win. This is almost like if Aggressive and Camping Play got together and had a baby. It's like the ultimate tactical, like, planned type of aggressive gameplay. So you're using, instead of like having a 3-man squad, you'll see all of this is pretty much solo, and that's because it's like, well, I don't think I'm an average player. If you're being honest and you're like, look, I'm not a pro, I don't have time to spend 8 hours a day learning how to flick and how to have crazy aim. Well, that's what, like, streamers have time to do that, but most people don't. So you're going to need to use your brain a little bit more. I've outplayed so many pro players, which you'll see later in the video. Like, I've gone up against pro 3 squads by myself and able to take them out, taking barely any damage, purely because I'm thinking about how I'm going to make my attack. Now, right now, as you can see, my aim completely all over the place. Somehow managed to win that fight. But I know I'm safe. I know I could go up there and only have to fight one of the members, because Pathfinder was the only bloke that could get up there. So that's why I finished him, just to take the mick a little. And now I'm just XP grinding, so I'm just purely healing to make the game go on as long as possible to get as much XP out of this. I'm actually going to show you. You get an insane amount of XP. The fastest way to get experience in this game and level up is by survival time. It's not the most fun way, but if you're just trying to get the Havoc, or you literally, your sole intention is to level up, then getting the circle as small as possible is going to be the best way for leveling up. And as you can see, it's just easy. Like, once you've got used to this type of tactic, it's almost guaranteed wins all the time. And it doesn't just have to be Pathfinder. As you saw, I was getting in trees that didn't need Pathfinder. I was just climbing in it, up it, like a lamppost. And I've got Wraith down here who just doesn't have a clue what to do, because I have the high ground. It's just too easy. And there's going to be times where you have the high ground, but the circle's going to close in on a point that they can't get to, that you can't get to safely, so you just arc star it. It's a win-win for you. And there's so much XP. Look at that, over 6,000 XP. Without the battle pass bonus, purely from survival time. I got kill leader, and this is all using aggressive camping style of gameplay. And I'm basically going to show you some awesome clips with in-game commentary, just so you can see what it's like. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. This was so much fun to do, and the thing is, people just don't look in these hidden spots. And if you want me to make a video of all the spots where people just don't look, because they're very particular spots, like in this cabin, it's this one particular spot above this one particular door that people don't look. So if you want me to make a video on all those spots, let me know. But other than that, peace out, enjoy the video.
Nice fucking play of the season.
Let's go!
Nice play.
Round 4, beginning ring countdown.
Scanning for the next ring. Check your mini-map.
I'm taking on 20 kill plus people. Oh my god, this is horrible. I'm actually nervous now. I felt like these guys were going to be easy the way I was playing them, but these are actually pros that I'm just able to outplay. Yeah, nice stats. Beautiful stats. So we got a 20 kill lifeline, we got the battle pass, we got that thingamajiggy which I can't remember. Look at that. That's the 35... That's the 4,000 one, isn't it? The one above mine. Let's see how these guys put up against my aggressive camping. Right, so they're going to get pushed off the house. I know one of them's already down there. Look there. Look, she started standing still a lot because she doesn't know where I am. They've gotten confused. They're bedazzled. They're bamboozled. I'm inside the circle. Let's go. They're so trying to find me. They don't have a clue. They do not have a clue. Palm trees. Palm trees are OP. Like, they're not going to suspect you to be sitting on this tall freaking stick, are they? It's like this tiny little stick. Palm tree, palm tree. What you gonna do when a palm tree comes for you?
Inside the next ring.
Yeah,
I love
close
this.
it up. Close it up. Now we're on to the final circle, and I'll just star the hell out of it.
Let's explore this way.
Oh, here we go. They've gotten to stage 1. The time of frustrated
Only 1 minute
shooting
until
into
the ring
random
closes.
areas.
Luckily, it's not far. 45 seconds until ring
Yep,
close.
we got more
It's near.
shooting.
Good thing I can.
Got Bangalore, a lifeline, and a Wraith. Where could I be? I could have been in a tree. Now, are we ready? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and close circle.
Closing.
Arc star out. Throwing arc star. Arc star out. Arc star.
We're gonna hit him. Let's go! Simple as done. The aggressive camper strikes again. Right, so look at that. Over 6,000 XP, and that's without the double battle pass bonus. That's just on its own. It's the easiest way to grind XP.
Loris Ford says, LOL.
Yep, you've got it, Pathfinder. You're the scout. Keep watch. Keep watch.
Yes, I'm inside the next ring.
You never know who could be aiming at you. Where could I be? I couldn't be in a tree. Where could I be? Oh wow, this... It doesn't get any less entertaining. Just watching them run around you with no idea.
Warning.
It's actually like I'm just sitting
I'm
in a
inside
tree,
the
and
next
it's some of the
ring.
most entertaining gameplay. Just like, maybe not for you guys, but like, for me, this is hilarious. I don't have a clue what to do.
30
Oh,
seconds.
here we go. This is where it starts. The wild shooting has begun.
Laura
I'm
Sport
surprised
says.
it didn't happen sooner.
Happy face.
The wild shooting. Now we're going to grapple up there. We're going to arc star down when the circle closes. Right, so we're going to aim for this. Get up here.
Arc star out.
Final round.
So we got this.
Ring countdown.
You're right
Just
down there.
10 seconds. Tick-tock says the clock.
Excuse me, I'm looting your friend. You mind? Right. Pathfinder. This is how you do it.
Fire, friends.
Learn to Pathfinder, my friend.
Laura Sport says. TTO. Laura Sport says.
Object.
You are the
Laura Sport
Apex
says.
champions.
Told you
GG.
I'd
Winky
win.
face. Lord-Spink underscore YT44K says. Told you I'd win. Laura Sport says. Yes, laughing face.